Hey, boss.
What is it?
Got some questions. Those people we just fought. They said some interesting stuff.
You don't need to worry about any of that.
I ain't worrying. I'm just curious. Where'd you get that bomb you used to blow up that warlock?
There are so many things wrong with that sentence, I can't... Look, the warlock's name is Iris, and my machine isn't a bomb. At least not normally.
So, what is it? How does it work? Where did you get it? Why didn't you tell me about it?
I'm not playing 20 questions with you.
At least answer one of them. You're so mysterious and all, and that's cool, but it gets annoying after a while.
So do you.
Yeah, but you hired me, remember? Which reminds me, when am I gonna start getting paid?
Alright. I'll tell you how the machine works, but first off, you'll need a history lesson, so listen up. I assume you know about alternate dimensions?
Yeah, they're like, other universes, like ours, but not like ours.
Good. Millions of years ago, in another dimension, the Awoken, led by their queen Shioraido, started a campaign to take over the universe. They succeeded. And Shioraido ruled the galaxy with a matriarchal iron fist. But then they were attacked. The man who told the story to me didn't explain how or why they were attacked, or even what attacked them. All I got was a name, Zon for Schleider. Translated from the Awoken language, it means Sun Devourer.
So did the Awoken Empire beat this Sun Devourer?
Only barely. Her Schleider tore through entire asteroids in minutes. All the Awoken's harbingers barely made a dent in it, so Shioraido came up with a plan. She gathered all of her most powerful witches, and she got them to create an entire new dimension as a prison. When Zon for Schleider approached the Awoken flagship, Shioraido threw it into the prison dimension and sealed it off.
So, what does that have anything to do with you blowing up Iris?
I'm getting to that. Zon for Schleider is still stuck in that prison dimension, and I realize I can build a machine to tap into its power. I could create a pocket dimension, drag Iris into it, and torture her by replaying all of her worst memories over and over again. The only problem is that I didn't have a power source strong enough to get a fourth hold into that prison dimension, which is why I needed Iris's bond. The man who gave her that bond was the same man who told me about Zon for Schleider's war with the Awoken, and the bond was taken from Shioraido herself, or so he told me.
Wait, why did someone take Shioraido's bond and give it to Iris? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. The man never told me his name or anything about him, and after our first meeting, he just disappeared. It was strange.
So hang on a minute. If you could siphon off Verschlinder's power by breaking into the prison dimension, doesn't that mean Verschlinder has a shot at escaping?
I designed the machine with energy barriers so Verschlinder couldn't try and break free, but my ghost, Abel, didn't think that would be enough, so I built in a failsafe. If Verschlinder broke out of its prison, the machine would set off an explosion large enough to destroy half of the planet, killing it. None of that matters anyway since the machine worked perfectly.
So, there's this crazy galaxy-destroying thing called Zon Verschlinder, and you thought it would be a good idea to try to harness its unstoppable power to settle a grudge?
Yes?
That seems stupid.
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, but still, that was a risk. What if...
Please, no more what ifs. You're starting to sound like Abel.
Alright, boss. What do we do next, now that you've done what you wanted to do?
Iris's fire team are going to want to avenge her. We need to gear up for when they come after us.
Brandy, I've got a favour to ask you.
Sure, what is it?
Me and Elliot think Lucas 16 might be hiding something. Elliot's traced his location to Nessus, and we need you to go and see what he knows.
Lucas and I have history. Wouldn't it be better to send someone else?
You know him better than anyone else here. You're not as likely to be caught off guard if he tries anything.
I know, but I don't want to go up against Lucas again. He's too fast, too clever for me to keep up with.
Alright, I'll send the twins instead.
Thanks. You know, I can't shake the feeling that I'm not contributing as much to the team as I should be.
What makes you say that?
Look at what I've done. I tried to stop Cain escaping on Nessus, but he beat me. I tracked down Lucas, but I need your help for that. I couldn't even secure Cain after the machine went off.
Shouldn't beat yourself up about Cain. None of us have been able to take him down.
The twins managed it.
Sure, but there are two people, and Cain wasn't expecting a fight when he broke into the archives.
Still, I don't feel particularly useful. I can't even bring myself to go after Lucas.
Give it time. Once we have Cain's location from Lucas, we'll be launching an all-out attack on him. We'll need all the firepower we can get for that. So I suggest you go prepare for battle.
How much longer is that going to be?
I'm almost done. I just need to finish compiling the data.
You don't sound too good.
I'm fine. Okay, I'm done.
So what did you find?
There's so much information in here. Some of the stuff I've seen.
Forget all that. How do I save you?
You can't.
Explain.
There's no known way to reverse my condition. The Vex barely even know what the parasite inside me is.
No, there has to be something. Anything.
The only thing I found was a wave function that's embedded in the infinite forest. It matches the parasite's signal, and as far as I can tell, it actually predates the forest by several millennia.
So what is the signal?
I don't know. The waveform is peppered with some kind of proto-awoken language. The only thing I can make out is its name, Slender.
Can you trace the source of the signal?
Yeah. It's a really old distant dimension. Only thing is, it's been locked down with some of the toughest encryption protocols I've ever seen. This isn't just Vex tech. It looks like awoken magic, which is something I'm not too familiar with.
Can you use the Force to get me to that dimension?
That's a bad idea.
Answer the question.
Yes, I can do it.
Then get to work.
No, what the I didn't say that. I wouldn't. No, you're not letting me. Who are you, and what do you want?
You know where Kane is.
No, I don't. You gentlemen have the wrong idea. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Even if you don't know where Kane is, you can find out his location.
What gives you that idea?
You can send a message to him, but you can't track him down.
Yeah, that's how ghost frequencies work.
Funny, because our friend managed to track you down using your ghost frequency.
Then he's a lot smarter than me. A lot of people are. Okay, listen,
Track Kane down using his ghost frequency. Now, please.
All right. Just give me a minute. He's on the Tangled Shore. Coordinates 161803.
Thanks.
Hector.
Shouldn't you be working on a way to get Iris back right now?
That's the thing. I don't think I can do it.
You're sure?
Yeah, the dimension Cain threw her into is locked down tight. I could open a portal into it, maybe. Even then, it'd take me a while and someone would have to go in and rescue her.
Is there any other way?
Not unless you have some sort of dimension teleporter, which we don't.
Alright. For now, I need...
Una trasmissione, capo.
patch it through.
Hey, Hector, we've got Kane's location. He's on the Tangled Shore, coordinates 161-803.
Good. We're going to be properly prepared when we bring the fight to Cain. Gear up for battle, and get to work on that portal. I need it ready ASAP.
Sure, but...
What?
Iris has already been trapped for days. It might be a month or more before I can build the portal. And even if we do get her out, she might be... different.
Let me worry about that. You just focus on that portal.
I'm detecting a life form nearby. Now it's 2. No, 4 life forms.
Iris's fire team.
You can't beat them all, even with Bryce's help.
I know.
Then you also know that Hector is going to kill us both.
You think he'd be that hot-headed?
Iris was like a daughter to him.
When I was captured by Iris, Hector told me that he lost his memory. He might not be as devastated as you think.
Oh, good. I just love it when our odds of being violently murdered decrease by 0.5%. Wonderful.
You never used to be this sarcastic, you know.
Well, being hunted by an exo murder machine does tend to set people on edge.
That's not the point I'm making. We had a good relationship before I lost my eye.
You changed after that. You were bitter, angry. You'd scream at me for tiny mistakes. You isolated yourself from the world.
The rage.
It hurt you, I know. But it hurt me just as much to watch you unable to help.
I guess we both found ways to cope then.
What's your plan for dealing with Hector?
Plan?
You must have one, right?
Honestly, I never thought I'd get this far.
Well, you better come up with something because I have no intention of dying today.
This is a terrible idea.
If it saves you.
You can't kill this thing. Whatever it is, it's locked up for a good reason.
Just... open the portal.
Hang on. There's something else here. Another dimension tethered to the first one. It's tiny. There's only one life form inside. And it doesn't have any of the awoken magic that protects its parent dimension.
Huh. Can you open a portal to it?
Sure.
Ugh. How?
You were trapped in an alternate dimension. I set you free.
I have to get back. Kane, Hector.
Whoa, slow down. I can give you a map of this place. It's a bit tricky to read, but it should lead you out of here.
Thanks. What are you going to do?
That dimension you were in is tied to a powerful parasite that's corrupting my ghost. I'm going to kill it.
You're going to die.
I'll be fine. You just worry about getting out of here.
Well, good luck.
Is the portal ready?
Yes.
You sound bad. Are you okay?
Opening that portal, it took all my energy. I don't think I have much time left.
Just stay with me. I can still save you.
Riley, you need to learn how to let go. It's not worth risking your life to try and save mine if I'm already dead.
Ghost? Ghost!
You have one chance to surrender, Cain.
Hector, if you're here to kill me,
I'm here to bring you in. You're going to be thrown in a cell, a secure one this time, and then you're going to bring Iris back.
I told you, she's not coming back.
For your sake, you had better be wrong, or else I'll send you straight to hell.
I know you're angry, trust me, I've been there. But you're not gonna get anywhere by killing me. You're a good soldier. Hold on to that.
Yes or no? Are you surrendering?
I'd rather go down fighting.
You have nowhere to run, Cain. Last chance. Give up.
Looky here, this is perfect! Everyone all in one place.
What do you want, Lucas?
Oh, let me count this real quick. One of you threw me in a cell. One of you interrogated me. One of you only paid me half of what you're supposed to. And you twins killed me. I'm thinking, I need to teach you all a lesson not to mess with me. And I thought I could bring some backup.
You guys go get Kane. I'll do with Lucas and Foster.
I'm staying with you, Brandy.
All right. Roderick, Foxtrot, get with me.
They're coming. Get ready.
You're all gonna be so dead when I'm done with you.
You two go after Cain. I'll handle Bryce.
You sure?
You two have beaten Cain before. Besides, Bryce shouldn't be too much of a challenge for me.
You're really starting to annoy me.
Is this business or personal?
It's personal.
What happened to you? If you're good at something, never do it for free.
See, right there, you're starting to annoy me even more.
That all you got, old man? Last time you put up a fight. What happened? Did you lose your nerve?
Alright, Kane. We're bringing you in.
Good luck with that. You don't have Iris to come and save you like last time.
We managed just fine on our own last time.
Then this should be easy for you. Have I touched a nerve? I'll take that as a yes.
Back off, Cain.
How?
Back off. You're going to pay for what you did.
What I did to you is exactly what you did to me.
You're delusional.
Come out and fight me!
I don't think so.
You getting tired yet?
I can do this all day.
Me too.
Good luck getting to me now.
You're finished, Kane. Iris, how did you?
I'm just as confused as you are, Hector.
You're going back to prison, Kane.
Not if I can help it. I must say, I'm impressed you managed to defeat Bryce. I always thought.
Nice work.
Thanks. He was talking too much. What do we do with him?
What do you mean?
I should kill him for what he put me through.
Iris, if you kill him, you'll be no better off. Think about...
Shut up! What do you think?
This has always been your fight, Iris. Not mine. Whatever choice you make has to be yours. Not anyone else's.
Abel's right. I have to be better than Cain. Call the Vanguard. We're going to bring Cain to justice.
Come to rub it in some more.
I just want to talk.
What more do we have to say to each other?
How are you feeling?
Cheated.
Why?
I won. My plan worked, fair and square. And then Iris appeared out of nowhere to ruin me again. How did she even escape?
I was a guardian exploring the infinite forest. He discovered the pocket dimension and set Iris free.
Just my luck then.
Look, this is probably the last time I'll get to talk to you. I wanted to tell you that you need to learn to manage your anger and hatred. You're not beyond redemption. Not yet.
You think the Vanguard will ever let me leave this cell alive?
I don't know. But now that your revenge is finished, maybe you can devote your time to other things. Start improving yourself.
Maybe. I carried all this anger and hatred with me for so long, and every time I heard Iris' name, it just got worse and worse until I thought I was going to die from it. But now, I think it's starting to clear.
Oh, joy! Here to gloat?
Just here to let you know that you've both officially been convicted of murder, attempted murder, arson, extortion, assault and battery, grand larceny, and contempt of court, whatever that is. You're both going to be here for a long time.
When we get out of here, I'm putting bounties on your head and the head of that sniper-happy warlock.
You're very welcome to do that, but until then, you're going to sit in here and rot. Oh, and I suppose I should thank you, Lucas.
Why?
Because taking you down made me feel like I have a place and a purpose in the team. You've made me feel less useless. Hey Hector. You do realize all the others are out celebrating in the tower courtyard, right?
I'm no one for parties.
Shame. I came here to say thank you.
For what?
The advice you gave me earlier came true. I stopped Lucas. I did something useful for the team. All it took was a bit of patience and time.
Didn't thank me. You're the one who took him down.
True, but I wanted to let you know how much that helped me.
Point taken. You can go back to partying now.
Why don't you join us? You might enjoy yourself.
Renzo.
Andiamo dai. Sarà meno noioso di stare qua da soli. Almeno.
Alright. Lead the way.
Fancy a dance?
If you insist.
Woohoo! Come on, dance floor's this way. I'll race you.